Question. Who wants to have weight loss surgery just to regain the weight?
Oh.
Ew, gotcha. It's tricky. He's tricky.
No.
Okay. Who wants to have weight loss surgery just to get your diabetes back? Your CPAP back? Right? Nobody does, right? So you really did this for what?
Me.
Yourself.
For change, right? For some sort of change. So nobody wants to go back to your crappy life, do you?
No.
No.
Anybody want to go back to your crappy life?
No.
And by crappy, I mean you can't breathe, can't walk far enough, can't play with the kids, don't like to be in pictures, stand in front of me, no self-esteem, can't ask the guy out, don't feel good when your husband says, hey, we've got a business party to go to, dress up real nice, you know, that sort of stuff. Thor. You guys know Thor was here last month?
What?
Yes, he was filming here. Why
Here.
Why didn't y'all like go hunt him down and like grab a kiss when he was getting out of the bathroom? Like, you know what I mean? Did he kiss him?
No,
He should.
I
Should
would
kissed
have.
him for me.
He was down in Alamogordo.
Yeah, no, he was
He was at my
filming.
gym.
There you go. Did you go get
My
some?
gym.
Did you go get some?
No.
What's wrong
My
with you?
friend did though.
So,
Ate it
so here's the
6
point. Here's
weeks.
the point of that, right? Some people go, no, Dr. Vuong, you're an a-hole. Because you don't understand, I already have a good life. I already have a good marriage. I already have a great family. I have a great career. Okay, true. But it can always be what?
Better.
Can it? Isn't that true?
Yes.
It can
Yes.
always be better. I can always be a better surgeon. I can always like my job better. I can always make more money. I can always have more kisses. I can always have more hugs. I can spend more time with my daughter. I can always have more. I can always be better. I can help more people. I can leave a better legacy. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
So it can always be better, right? And once you experience better, do you want to go back to less than better? I promise you don't. Once you get leather seats in your car, are you ever going to buy cloth seats again? I promise you, you won't. Like, when you buy a 200 horsepower car, will you ever go back to the Nissan Sentra? 105 horsepower? No, you will never go back.
I would.
No, you won't. Once you get a Hemi V8, once you're up to 300 horsepower, you're not going back
No.
to
I'm
200.
afraid.
Y'all make sense? Does that make sense?
Exactly.
So once you experience better, you don't want to go back. And that's why you don't want to, if you're currently making $100,000 in your job, you won't take a job for $75,000 unless it's like super great, amazing opportunity. But most people won't. Does that make sense? Because once you've experienced that lifestyle, you're not going to go back. So, God, that was a rambling thing. So, so what we're talking about is your happy weight. Because once you experience your happy weight, do you ever want to go back to your unhappy weight?
Nope.
I promise you, you don't. Do you?
No.
Question
No
then.
way.
So why do people regain weight?
Lose focus.
Why do you regain the weight?
Lack of knowledge.
No.
No.
Bad habits.
People know. I don't know. That's a different talk. Different talk. So what is your happy weight? What do I mean in the book when I say happy weight? What is it? Anybody?
What weight we're satisfied with?
Well, not quite. No. Anybody? What does the book say?
Wait, where you feel good?
There you go, Norma. Speak louder.
Wait, where you feel good?
You feel good, you're happy, you look sexy, you're more confident. But here's the key, here's the key. Write this down. It's not a struggle. Does that make sense? Have you ever beaten yourself to death in the gym, counted every calorie, every carb, you dropped 50, 60 pounds, but you're freaking miserable? Because it feels like it's another second job?
Yeah.
And so the second you decide to quit doing all that stuff, what happens to your weight?
Goes up.
Goes back up. Because it was never your happy weight. Does that make sense? You never got happy doing it. So it was still a struggle. So your happy weight is the weight where it's a struggle. Now, it's just like that horsepower engine. Once you get to a certain weight, do you ever want to go back? No. Do you want to keep going forward? Always, right? So that brings me to the discussion of the BMI. What's your BMI?
Body mass index.
What does that stand for? What does it mean?
Body mass index.
I know, but what is that?
That's the ratio.
Body fat is on your body.
No.
It's
What?
the ratio of your height and weight.
That's it. That's all it is. Your ratio of your weight divided by your height and the metric system. It gives you a number. That's it. What's a normal BMI?
That I don't know.
less than 25. So 19 to 25 is a normal BMI. Okay, the first thing, Jesus. Someone's like going, that's just my leg. So a normal BMI is 19 to 25, right? Anything over 25 is considered overweight. Now listen, it's not perfect, but what it is a starting point. It's just a simple measuring. But your happy weight does not have to do anything with your BMI. Not necessary. It might. We all have goal weights. We all have certain milestones we want to hit. Every time you guys see me for follow-up, I'm going to tell you what's your next goal weight. But for the most part, it might or might not have anything to do with how many pounds are on the scale. Right? In fact, I would tell you right now, all of y'all sitting in this room, you're at your happy weight. Think about it for a second, because otherwise you'd change. Right? So you're happy right now, but maybe you want more. If you don't want more and you're struggling with your weight loss, you just haven't found that reason to give you more. That's all. And you're content. It just doesn't hurt you bad enough yet. But someday it will. When you get the diagnosis of diabetes, when you have the mild heart attack or the mild stroke, someday you'll have a wake-up call. I'm asking you not to wait for that day. I'm asking you to find it now, man. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's the normal BMI. It's not perfect. Now, we're going to have some real talk real quick. So everyone have something to write on? Get some paper to write on, because we're going to do question number, where does it go? Question number 4. Number 4. Detractors. I want you to take a couple of minutes, just real quick, and write down the detractors. People who are detracting you from your happy weight.
People?
Yep.
Like specific names?
Yep. You can write initials so people don't get their feelings hurt. You can write their initials like MOM. Like DAD. You know, it might take them a while to figure that out. Right? From your happy weight. A couple things about this. One, it could be someone you're really close to. Someone may be struggling with their own weight. Or it could be that skinny ass bitch that like keeps telling you to go to Zumba. Right? That making you feel bad about yourself. You know? It could be Dr. V. I might say something that makes you upset. Be like, strangle that little dude. Right? It could be me right now. It could be your insurance program. It could be my front office staff that can't seem to get the phone's called.
Or the
phone's
phones.
answered, right?
I
want a person.
for
So
6
detract
hours.
from your happy weight. Now, listen. This is like you. You're feeling detracted. That person, here's the key. That person might not realize they're detracting. They might think they're trying to help you. Hey, just go to the gym with me. I'm going to the gym. But they don't understand you need a knee replacement. You can't go to the gym. Hey, just come do water aerobics with me. But they might not realize that you're scared of water or you don't like how you look in a bathing suit, right? I made this especially for you. They're trying to help you, but they're in their mind they're trying to help you. I made you your favorite cake. But for you, they're a detractor. Does that make sense? So it's unintentional. So just write down a few names. Keep it. If it's your husband, you know, you guys, you married couple probably have like the same people on your list. That's all we're gonna do. All right, because you need to know what these people are, and they could change. This list could change. It could change from week to week or weight to weight. See, so when you're 250 pounds, your best bud, your best girlfriend, might be all, yeah, girl, you keep losing weight. But the second you weigh less than her, she might not be your #1 fan anymore. It's like, oh girl, you're getting too skinny. You're getting too skinny. I'm still 210, but you're too skinny. Does that make sense? Yeah. So this list might change. So I need you to update this list. Always update. Because when these people are, why are they your detractors? What are they trying to keep you from? They hate to see you
doing better than that.
succeed. which means they are robbing you of your what? Of happiness. They're adding drama, reasons why you can't, why it's too hard, why you shouldn't be. Who do you think you are? Right? Because ultimately they have to answer this question. They have to answer this. They have to look in the mirror and say, well, if she can do it, then why can't I? And that question irks people so much. If Mary can do it, why can't I? If Mary can go for the promotion, why can't I? If Heather can lose the weight, why can't I? Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, why can't I? And sometimes that question is too scary for people to answer. And instead of trying to do that introspection, that deep work, to answer that question, they'd rather tear you down. True? Yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you need to know this list. Got it?
Yeah.
Number 3.
They
Real
feel
quick.
taller.
I want you to write down 3 things right now. 3 things that you can change to make you happy. And make you happier. And the key is change. Now you gotta dig deep. You gotta dig deep. All right? And try to be as specific as possible. Change. And it doesn't have to be life-changing like, I need that divorce. Doesn't need to be anything that bad. It could be something like, I need to tell my boss I need Tuesdays off to go to group. I need to figure out a way to come home on Friday. I need to ask my neighbor here to carpool so I don't have to drive from Farmington by myself. Right? Something you change, something you struggle with. 3 things. Find an assistant to help you with your work. Find a babysitter. Right? I'm going to tell you right now. This, we're talking about never going back. You women in this room, the second you get a maid, you ain't ever going back to mop and cleaning your own toilets. In fact, tell your husband right now, elbow him, be like, I want a maid once a week coming in, helping me out with the house.
She's amazing.
Amazing, right?
Amazing.
And for nothing, for one meal, one dinner out, I changed her life, showing her my maid. Did that make you happier?
Way happier.
Way happier. Instantly?
Right now.
Instantly. And it wasn't that expensive, guys. So, and it frees you up to do other things, better things with your time. Does that make sense what I'm saying? But you never, if you don't think about it, you'll never go after it. You'll never go for it, right? So you might want to think about, boy, if I do that promotion, it'll give me a little bit more money. It will get me away from these coworkers that are all negative. It might push me to move. So 3 things you can change right now to make yourself happier. Go back. Be very specific. These are not goals. It's not like I want to go back to school someday to become a nurse or to become a skinny Asian. It is something you can change right now in your life, right? I tell you one thing that really made me happy. You guys want to know what it is? It's embarrassing. I am known to be slightly unorganized when it comes to my bills. And maybe once or twice since I've been here, I've come home and my power was turned off. I'm a surgeon. I've got plenty of money. It's not a money issue. It is just I forgot to check the mailbox, or I have this pack of bills. I'll get to these bills later. I'll pay this on this weekend. Changed my life when I decided I just sat down one day and I put all my bills on automatic payment. And the reason why I didn't do that was because I was like, well, I don't know how much to pay. I don't want to overpay. I finally decided that in order for me to be happy, I looked back at my bills, and the highest month, I always paid the highest month. So I always, like my electricity bill, like I just overpay every stinking month. At the end of the year, I have this huge credit. My power ain't ever getting turned off again. Because that sucks in the middle of winter. Right? But now I don't worry about it. And the coolest part, I don't have any more of those pink envelopes. You know those pink envelopes? Everybody know what I'm talking about? Those don't come to my door anymore. And the crappy part is like, I know my neighbor, because they put it on your front door, right? Like they don't, so my neighbors go, look at that. You know your neighbors are looking at your front door, look at all those pink envelopes. World famous surgeon, look at him, can't pay his bills. But it changed when I just made this little change, right? So it's something very minor. Y'all got that?
Mm-hmm.
Last thing, we're almost done. This is, I talked a little bit about this at the seminar this weekend. In fact, if you guys aren't going to the Saturday special sessions, you're missing out. This is from a guy named Tom Ballou. He's the founder of Quest, the company Quest, the nutritional company. You guys seen Quest bars?
Yeah.
So he's one of the founders. It's now valued at over $1 billion. That company is the #2 fastest growing company the last 5 years. I met him, Cheryl and I met him at the Long Beach conference. I told Joe about changing your lives. He and I are probably going to try to do something together. Yeah. So you can follow him on YouTube. He was talking about something that Tony Robbins taught him, that basically saying, you know, the best thing to do is if you want something to change in your life, you just declare it as if. So I want to teach you what he taught us. The sentence you want to write down is this: I am the type of person that blank, and put in what you want, not what you are. What you want, not what you are. So I'll give you an example. Who here wants to wake up early every morning? Let's say 7 o'clock. Yes, everybody, right? And then the alarm goes off, and what do? Hit the snooze. So you snooze for 9 minutes, and then 9 minutes later the alarm goes off again, and you do what?
Snooze.
Hit the snooze again. Sleep another 9 minutes, alarm goes off, and you snooze again. And then finally 7:50 you decide to drag your ass out of bed. True? But now you drag your butt out. Now you're scrambling to, hopefully you remember to brush your teeth, maybe take a shower. Sometimes you don't take a shower, you just wet your hair, pretend to let people think that you took a shower. Show to work, right? Spray extra cologne on or whatever. And now you're running out. I don't have time to make my smoothies. I forgot my kid's lunchbox and I'm all stressed out. And da-da-da-da-da. And all because you just kept hitting snooze. It was not the world, it was not the universe, it was not the I'm so disorganized. It's just that you didn't act as if. So in that scenario, you would say, I'm the type of person that gets up at 7 every day, regardless of the day. So you never describe yourself anymore as like, I would like to get up early. I wish I could get up early. You just state it like, I'm the type of person who gets up at 4:59 every day.
I'm awake at 4:50.
Yeah, I get up. I'm the type of person that meditates every day. So what I want you to do is take time right now, write down 3 things that you want to become. Like, I am the type of person that kisses my husband every morning before he goes to work. I'm the type of person that you can count on. I'm the type of person that pays my bills on time. I'm the type of person that's committed to coming to group. I'm the type of person that is friendly. I'm going to make some Sleep Sisters friends, you know. I'm the type of person that you can count on. If I say I'm going to be there for you on your surgery day, I'm going to be there. If you need anything, you need OptiFast delivered to you, I will do it for you. You can count on me. I'm the type of person that people can count on. Right? This is so important. Because when you start defining yourself, it gives you a framework. No, watch me now, everybody look up. It gives you this framework from which you can really understand where your happiness comes from. It's not left up to chance. I provide for my family. That brings me happiness to know my kids get whatever they want. I take my wife on great vacations. My husband comes home to a warm, hot cooked meal. The house is clean. The kids are put asleep. Does that make sense? It gives you the framework that defines your happiness. You don't leave it up to chance anymore. You need to write in these 3 things. From now on, that's how you describe yourself. I'm the type of person that. And your life, I promise you, will change. Good group?
Good group.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Get your sorry broke asses out of here.